Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, S.M.W. Outdoor Fishing Adventures. We're back at the lake today and we're going to do some sight fishing. Should be a little interesting, lots of cloud cover today. But I'm going to test out my Talray's Admirals and see what we can do with those, and we'll give them a review and that type of thing. But don't forget to check out their website, www.talrays.com, and probably also look up their name on Facebook. I believe they are running a 10% off special right now. So let me get geared up and then we'll see you in a bit. All right. For some reason my camera shut off there. I'm not sure what kind of colors are going to work today. Kind of slowing down my retrieve a little bit. Seems like on some of the polarized sunglasses that I've tried in the past, and there's been a lot, when you look at the lens, it's kind of like a bifocal you're always looking at. You're looking at kind of like, that's what I wear my glasses anyhow, bifocals. You're always looking at the bottom part of the lens. This you're actually getting a full view of this lens. They call it a tack process, shatter resistant. So yeah, I mean, it's so far so good. And they got all styles for you. Aviators to the wood-like style now. It's very popular. I think the aviators are probably most popular, as what I've read in the reviews. What I'm going to probably have to do is, these fish are going to be shallower, So I'm gonna have to get over this weed clump right here, and I don't know if I can cast in there because I'm gonna probably pick up a lot of weeds. It's perfect cast right by the weeds. This time of the year, you just never know what these fish are going to do. Yeah, check out their website, Talray's website. Check out their Facebook page, Instagram. They have a really pretty, some really pretty ads in there. Yeah, this will be the last cast. We're gonna move up there a little bit, folks. One more. A lot of times I say one more and then there was that fish. I say a lot of times, well, I'm going to change color. Well, before you change that color, you catch a fish. One more for sure. So for the not so serious fishermen that do a lot of fun fishermen, well, I'm kind of a combination of both professional and fun fishermen. You do it cheap. You know, boats are expensive, kayaks are expensive. A lot of people can't afford that. That's all you need. You don't need fancy bait casters. You just get yourself a spinning reel, a couple lures, or a bucket of worms, and a bobber, nice pair of tail rays. Do some fishing. This has to be my last cast. I have fallen in this lake a couple times, so I got to be really careful today. Again, whatever. I mean, polarized sunglasses. That's what they're mainly for. As far as, I shouldn't say mainly for, but why they make them for fishermen is basically a lot of fishermen sight fish when the fishing gets tough. I'm carrying 4 rods and a very heavy backpack. You don't need to do that. So we got to do is step and feel. A lot of times I can really see this vegetation perfect in here today. It's milfoil of some sort that these largemouth eat early in the spring. They really beef up on that. Then they go deep. Then when the fish spawn, they come back in. They kind of make, then in the wintertime, they make that transition. Oxygen level changes, so they adapt themselves to that to get them into the winter mode when they go deep for the winter where the oxygen level is greater. what happens to some of the lakes that are shallow, you get too much, there's a little stick right here that I use this as a focal point to hit those shells and sandbars. As I was saying, if the lakes are really shallow and you have a hard winter, the lake actually loses. You don't want to do that to your rods and reels, people. I just got done oiling these. Well, anyhow, fish need oxygen to survive, just like in a fish tank. So a lot of times, if the lakes get too much ice, the lakes can have a die out. All right, we're going to throw a chatterbait at them with a little crawl jig. All right. Doesn't really know what it wants to do out today. What I'm just trying to do is I'm trying to fan cast. I can see those shelves in there perfectly today. See, the ships might be taking those transitions a little different, seeing on the weather. And who knows, maybe the bass haven't made that transition yet. All right, I think we're going to do our review on these glasses right now. As you can see, these are out of the Admiral series. Smoke lenses on them. They're really beefy right here in the rim type area. Of course, they have their nice logo. You can see a lot of I think what hurts a lot on my ears with the other brands is they have just that little curvature in the temple area where these just kind of just sit in such a small area, but they're so compact in here with your bridge of your nose that they just stay in place so well. So yeah, these are just very comfortable. I don't know more I can say about them. Got the TAC lens, shatter resistant. It's a seven layer lens. Yeah, I would give these definitely an A. Each time I go out, try to bring a different pair, or I will bring a different pair and try them and give my reviews. And one other thing, let's try it. These are floatables. Let's see if how they do. There you have it. They stay right in one spot. And I'll do I hope this isn't a bad mistake. My eyeglasses sink right to the, oh boy, they sink right to the bottom. I got them. So let's do it again. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. They're so lightweight and they just so durable, and just, I don't know, they're doing a good job for me. All right, well, I'm gonna turn you off here real quick, and I'm gonna retie on a couple lures, and we'll be back to you in a second. All right, people, I'm back. The reason why I switched over to this setup again is I seen some crappie in here. So, see what's going to happen. Maybe they're just not going to bite either. I should have brought some tube baits. I have to find those. And I lost it there too. I had to put on, I had to put a new battery in. My other one was dead. So we are back. A little nicer bluegill there. Yeah, he's definitely coming in from the deep because it was pretty cold. I'm not going to mess around with this too much. I just wanted to I spotted those crappie. Again, if I didn't have a nice pair of glasses on, I wouldn't have seen them. I was just looking out there, I seen a little splash, and when I was tying on new baits and taking a little break, and there they were. So the lake is starting to take a little transition. Let's make a couple more casts here. All right, let's go back to, I'm going to throw a little chatterbait again, and then I'm going to do some jigs. So I tied on another, so I'm going to go 2 jigs and a chatterbait. Let's see what I'm going to start out with. I think that's what I tied on there. Might be a little bit big as far as a trailer, but you never know. Unique color. I haven't seen that chartreuse and light blue like that. We'll try it. It's a pretty heavy bait on here. This bait right here, I'm gonna cut this one down. It's way too heavy. I gotta fill up my plastics. Probably about I don't know what they put in these this soft plastic, but oh, it's terrible. Kind of like salty, garlicky. I think that's what they do. They put garlic in them. That's a little bit better. All right, let's move on to a jig. This bait is running too deep, I think. Let's see here. think this is a different color than this one. Yeah, let's try this one. No, I take that back. Let's try this one. I mean, with this sun, I can see way out there. I can see that shelf again and the drop off and go back up into the sandbar. I'm gonna leave my stuff there. I'm just gonna kind of walk up here, and this is that log where I did well with it's called a neon spot crankbait made by Cotton Cordell. I only have one left. I want to save it for next summer. I lost two, I think. And one of them was on this log that I lost. I think it's probably still there. Kind of want to get off this little drop off here. Water's cold. Got a fresh break here. This log here. I made a little trail in here because of the... Alright, let's try this in here now. It's going to be a little tricky casting with this log down. There we go. There we go. Oh no, don't get around there. All right, let's go over there and see if we can do a little tail raise. Photo shoot's not a big one, but see if I can get over there, little guy. All right, I'm going to turn you off for a minute, people. All right, people, we're back. I just tied on another shallow running crankbait. This one's kind of like, kind of looks like a bluegill color. So give that a shot. Don't know how long I'm gonna fish here. I'm kind of getting a little cold. I just have my jersey type shirt on. I didn't want that to happen right away. I think I put the wrong crankbait on, people. This is a deep running crankbait. So I'm just hitting too much garbage down there. I don't want to lose it. So go back to my jig setup. See if they're even over there again. Let's give this guy another shot. There. Now I made a trail. Make things a little easier. Although these lakes might be a little busier this weekend. Let's see, it's think it's the Labor Day and first day of school starting. I know a lot of school started a long time ago already. I'm going to throw this bobber and worm out there again. See what tomorrow brings. I don't want to do that. I got this little 5-foot rod and 1,000 reel isn't very balanced. Oh, I got a mess. See if I can get the mess out without cutting. Look at that, people. That's a real nice bluegill there. That's a real nice one. So that's telling me a lot. I'm glad I did this. Okay, I'm going to take a couple more casts here, and I think I have the pattern, what to do. Because there again, I mean, with my glasses, I won't be able to see this, what's in here. I cast it just to the left of that little drop, like right there. It's another nice one. Nicer one, not big, but it's nicer than what I've been catching. There again, they're at that break. Always check those eyes, make sure they're all lined up. Right there again. There I go again, not a patient panfish run. Let's get another. What time is it? Alright, we guess still got some time. Because if the bluegill are starting to hit like that, it means we got some bass hanging out in there somewhere. So I would say the tail rays admirals are definitely a winner. Check them out, please. That's the other side of that break. See what happens there. It's kind of hard when you start knowing the lake so well. It's hard to leave them. But all right, a couple more casts and I'm just getting impatient. Alright, one more cast, people. Yeah, these are a nice bluegill here. I mean, they're not huge, but it's a lot bigger when I've been catching. They're healthy, pretty colors. So that tells me they're starting to transition the big ones from the deep to the shallows again. That was fun. Let's see if we can catch a big bug eye. Take a sip of my beverage here real quick. Let's see here. Let's go to this one now. Mix it up a little bit. A little heavier jig. I think that's when I caught that on. Yeah. Try to work these banks a little bit. Sorry about that, people. Got on a little snag there. My reel needs to have some oil now. This is when I dropped into water. I had a question from he said, how come I can never catch a fish on artificial lure? Conditions, lake color, whether it's muddy lake, stained lake, clear lake, colors do matter. What I do is Bassmaster, I think it's I don't know how much it is to join it, but Bassmaster magazine is probably about the best one. But I research the lakes, read about the lakes, stay at it. When you're shore fishing, it's a totally different ball game because you're staring up a lot of the shore when you're walking. So again, you're not going to probably catch the quantity as you want, but it should be a steady catch. To me, it's not all about catching, though. It's being out on the water. Now you can look. I mean, it's just like heaven out here.